Okay, what we have here is my Dark Shadow um, wish list that I want to get, as you can see up there from Amazon. I want to get the next one I want to get here. I'm still going back and forth with it, but I'm pretty sure I want to get Dark Shadows collection number 13. Then I was going with Dark Shadows 10, thinking I wanted that get that one next. But I mean, either one of these would go with what I have now, collection wise. So I mean, I could have got Dark Shadows Collection 10 and 9, which would have been perfect. Um, and why am I jumping all the way up to 13 is because I got 14 through 21. So, so that's how many collections I have so far. I have a decent amount of collections, but there's, it was a soap opera, so there's a lot to them, and you get 14 hours on each collection, which is pretty cool. Only thing I didn't like about Dark Shadows is like it rehashes the last episode and makes it very short. I would think, for a half-hour show with the commercials and them rehashing, the first part of the show, you only got like really 15 minutes or less, to really for them to work in their plots. So I'm gonna move on to number 10, and I mean, that's what I would like to get next. That's a good one. That's when Adam, the monster, gets his mate, Eve. That is really a good one, actually. Eve is like, she's fantastic. The woman who plays Eve in here. Um, and then, like I said, Dark Shadows number 9, Adam begins to talk a lot, and you can't shut him up. And, it was so much more fun when he couldn't when he could just mumble some words, like record. You would give him spot cards, and he would, he was like that. So he couldn't, he didn't know nothing, and it was like, he was a monster. He was like, kind of, they was doing like kind of like Frankenstein monster kind of thing. And here is like collection number 5, where it's the earlier part, which I don't have the earlier parts, which I really should have the earlier parts. I got the later parts first. Don't ask, I just decided to do that, and I should have, like 4, like I need 4, I need 5 for the early collection, and I'm still needing uh collection number 11 and number 12. And as you can recall, all the way up here, I'm jumping the gun and going to get collection number 13 before I get those other two. And there's a reason why. Like I told you, I got 14 to 21. Not 21, 14 through 20. So uh, parallel time is not my favorite. Um, and collection number 21, I'm going to get that one eventually, but it's not at the top, because parallel time was kind of crazy, and it kind of like, made it feel like it wasn't Dark Shadows anymore. And here's 12, and here's like number 6, which is a real important one to have. As a matter of fact, after 5, you want to see number 6, so when I get to the end of 5, I'm gonna be all pissed because I don't have collection number 6. So we're gonna have to see what happens with that. And all the rest of this is freaking parallel time, basically, except for the earlier part of Barnabas when he was a vampire. I can wait to, get the vampire. I've seen it so many times that I can wait to get him as, him getting, Willie getting him out of the coffin, breaking him free and stuff, and Willie becoming his total slave, you know. Well, that's about it. Besides, the beginning of Dark Shadows, which is kind of more slow paced, but the ones I'm getting here, the Phoenix, David's mother, comes back to, there's a secret in there, and you have to check it out. But the price tag is like $29. I guess you can get it somewhere cheaper. I would have to look into that, because you have 2004, and it makes a big difference because when you buy it $29 from Amazon, they actually add a $5 shipping fee to it. And when you buy it from this area here, it's only $3.99 for shipping fee. So it makes a world of difference. But I would like to get these two here. I don't know when. It might be by the summer by the time I get them. you know. So that's what I wanted to show you, and I'll see you later.